bold now. I'm not what you need. Big, mature voice.
Puji lagi lur, Putri lur.
She's
Keren.
just grown from the love you. I love the last note. That was really cool. But she also did a nice little cry sound. This is definitely a Putriism. She likes to end her phrases with this cry sound. That at the end. Nice touch there. Now let's
Reaction. Sometime. Mr. GM.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Apa kabar semuanya lur? Welcome back to my channel. Masih bersama gue, Mr. GM. Kita santai sejenak sambil mereaksi video. Ini pasti tetap spektakuler. Dan kali ini lur, kita masih mereaksi video ini Reaktor dari channelnya Your Online Singing Coach. Nah, ini seorang pelatih vokal dari Amerika Serikat lur, yang mereaksi dan menganalisis video Putri Ariani saat Putri Ariani cover lagu I Will Always Love You. Waduh, sepertinya ini pelatih vokalnya sangat detail banget lur. Dibongkar semuanya habis dan dalam menilai vokalnya Putri Ariani lur. Nah, jadi penasaran lur. Tapi sebelumnya ya, jangan lupa untuk like, komen, dan subscribe. Lebih jelasnya lagi tanpa panjang kali lebar, yuk kita simak sama-sama. Yo. Oke lur, ini dia videonya, monggo.
Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction. Today, back with Putri Ariani. I have subscribed to her YouTube channel, have you? And I've noticed a big flurry of activity. She's posting a lot of new videos. And I want to talk about what that means to me in a bit. But first, let's go ahead and dive into the first section of this ambitious cover, I Will Always Love You. Hey, I should stay. I would only be in your way. So I go, but I know I think of you every step of the way. To that note, girl, there's so much to unpack. To begin with, I love what she is wearing. This is like Whitney bodyguard vibes here with the wardrobe. She looks beautiful, she looks elegant, she looks like she's a star. She's got the sparkle, she's got the bling. Second of all, this is exciting because this is a live performance, so this is on the spot. What we hear is what we get. This is always exciting for a song like this that we know is super challenging. So speaking of this super challenging song, it would be easy to be nervous beginning a huge song like this, especially a cappella live. But I can tell by the way Putri's singing this that she's not frazzled, she's not worried, she's not concerned. Well, what makes me feel this? It's the amount of time she's taking with each phrase and the amount of time she's taking in between each phrase. She's not rushing through the silence, which would be so easy to do when you're nervous. Something I'm noticing in this that is definitely part of Putri's vocal evolution is her mid to lower range is really filling out. She's getting to have a really big, robust, mature sounding voice in that low to mid range. It's the difference between a dainty, pretty little rosebud and a full bloom. I'm hearing some lovely full bloom notes from Putri in this opening section. Last little compliment I want to give her for this opening section was how she did something different. She did something of her own on that last bit. We all know this song. We all know the Whitney Houston cover so well, and we know what to expect. So I like that she gave us a little surprise. She stepped out of the box. She went up a little bit higher on that last phrase. And you could tell the audience was pleased with this little unexpected gift from Putri as well. The waves. A cool flip there. And she holds it. She's like, I'm just gonna hang out here for a sec. More pause. That big voice again. Gave me goosebumps. My darling, bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. Big, mature voice. She's just grown tremendously. You can really hear that Whitney influence in her voice. I mentioned this last time, I think, too, but I can really see how Putri's confidence is growing as well. I mention this with a lot of singers that I have watched evolve, but you have to understand, I can't emphasize this enough. So much being part of a vocal coach is helping singers find the mentality they need, the belief in themselves, the confidence to take them to that next level. Singing is such mental games because your voice is part of you. It's part of you, unlike an instrument that's outside of you. It's very, very vulnerable and emotional. There's such a mental component. And when the confidence gets dialed in, man, I see things just skyrocket. And it's the most exciting thing when you see that missing piece for an artist who has so much potential come into their own, step into their strength and just fly. And with Putri, man, that moment when she's like, she started the song, and then she just said, sing. And she had the audience sing the next part. She said it with authority. She let them take over. She joined them. That was confident, and I'm loving it. Good flip. So it's these moments that I am always quick to point out an idea, because I believe in this idea for live performance especially. We had a guitar solo. I wish that the camera had panned to the soloist. I would have liked to have let the camera focus in on him because it was his moment. With that said, this would have been a perfect opportunity for some ad-libs. I am such a fan of ad-libs. I think they're like a a silencer on a gun. When these ad-libs hit you, you don't realize it, but it makes an impact. When a little ad-lib comes up in here, ooh, ooh, whatever, you make it up, whatever feels good in your voice, some riffs, some runs, some oohs, some ahs, some hums, just a little bit. It doesn't have to fill up the whole space, just a few little bits. These are like a gun with a silencer on. It gets the audience, it gets us excited, and we don't even realize why. It's just because, oh, that's not in the original song, and I love what she's doing. So this is just something I love to point out to my singers who are working on strategies. Maybe I've got a singer watching this right now because they are studying I Will Always Love You covers. What can they bring to the table that hasn't been brought to before? Ad-libs. Anyway, let's continue. Again, just before we go into the finale, the big ending of this song, you can just see Putri's having a good time being in front of an audience, singing out this amazing song, because she's taking extra moments with it. Like at the end of this, love, she threw in one or two extra rearticulations there. Love. She's just taking her time, holding on to that note, giving it that little extra. And as I said, it's so easy when you're in front of an audience and it's this big song. You want to like blast through it. You just want to get it done. Not Putri. Putri's like, yeah, I'm going to hang out here on this moment. I'm going to build up the tension before the big finale. It's really, really awesome.
Keren.
The last note, that was really gorgeous. I love how she slid up, and it just kind of floated away at the end. So the high notes of this song, love you, it's high, but a lot of non-singers don't realize that part actually isn't hard because it is a flip into head voice. The challenge of that part is coming back down. Getting from this floating sensation of head voice down into the stronger, more belted, mixy voice there. Chest voice, mixed voice. That's the challenge. Let's hear how she executed that. So So you could hear she came down into that fuller voice just in the last note of that riff. But she also did a nice little cry sound. This is definitely a Putri-ism. She likes to end her phrases with this cry sound. That at the end. Nice touch there. Now let's listen to how she does it the second time. So did you hear that? She actually didn't come down into that chest tone. She kept the whole lick the second time all in head voice. Let's check out the final bit one more time. Okay, classic Putri there. Her big, rich voice that I've been drilling about all reaction on this one. And then what do we have? The Putri cry at the end of that phrase. Now listen to this. How she trails away. So beautiful. In the radio edit of this song, of Whitney Houston's cover of this song, I remember hearing it on the radio all the time back when that song came out. And they cut off this slide. It just ended with, love you. And so I was so shocked when I bought this soundtrack and heard the ooh, because I had never heard it before. I don't know why they didn't keep that. It's kind of like an afterthought. The ooh, I guess I like it both ways. So I'm glad that Putri did it because she did it so well. And especially how she trailed off. It was like a comet. Real fast, I just wanted to talk about what I mentioned at the beginning, which was just noticing that Putri is just putting out a lot of music right now. And what does this say to me? It says she's hungry. She has this amazing opportunity right now in time where she is a golden buzzer contestant on America's Got Talent. She has a much greater visibility on her right now, and that visibility is an opportunity. You don't know who's watching. Maybe Putri's watching me right now. You don't know who's watching. Maybe that person from Juilliard, because I know she wants to go to Juilliard. Maybe it's somebody with a record label deal. All this to say, the fact that Putri is just cranking out content for her channel right now, to me that says she is taking this opportunity. I have to say, it is so easy for talented singers and artists to sabotage their own career. When things start to cook, there's this natural fear. Fear of the unknown.
Oke lur, angel iki angel jos gandos again. Tadi sudah kita saksikan sama-sama lur ya, bagaimana reaksi sang reaktor ini ketika mendengar langsung lagu Putri Ariani. Ini reaktor langsung menganalisis dan membongkar habis tentang vokal Putri Ariani. Dan ternyata tadi ya, sang reaktor terkesima dan memuji suara vokal yang dimiliki oleh Putri Ariani. Itu katanya memang sangat-sangat luar biasa. Dari penampilan Putri dan juga dari lagu suaranya Putri ya lur ya. Tadi nada-nada seperti apa tadi katanya Putri memang luar biasa, keren lur. Yuk kita doakan sama-sama semoga Putri Ariani sehat selalu dan sukses untuk seterusnya. Nah, bagaimana menurut Anda? Kasih komentar di bawah lur ya. Dan jangan lupa juga tetap tonton channelnya Putri Ariani. Dan terima kasih juga untuk Reaktor channel Your Online Singing Coach yang sudah mereaksi video Putri Ariani. Oke. Sekali lagi, terima kasih banyak yang sudah menonton video ini dan semoga bermanfaat dan menghibur Mas Mbae semuanya. Dan semoga semuanya diberikan kesehatan, kesuksesan, serta kewarasan. Jangan lupa tetap dukung channel ini lur ya, dengan like, comment, share, dan subscribe-nya jangan lupa lur, agar channel ini dapat berkembang dan menjadi lebih maju lagi ke depan. Salam santai. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Reaction. Sometimes